The wind whispered secrets to the tall trees as it rustled through their leaves, and I found myself drawn to their wisdom once again. Standing beneath their sprawling branches, I couldn't help but feel a sense of connection to something greater than myself. In that moment, the weight of life's challenges seemed to fade away, replaced by a profound sense of peace and tranquility. The trees stood strong and resilient, having weathered countless storms, and yet they remained rooted in their purpose, reaching towards the sun with unwavering determination. Their strength was a silent testament to their ability to adapt and overcome, a reminder that no matter how rough the winds of change blow, one can remain steadfast and endure. But then a sudden gust of wind caught my attention. It carried with it the sweet scent of blooming flowers from a nearby garden, and as I turned to follow the fragrance, I stumbled upon a sight that took my breath away. Nestled amidst the vibrant blossoms was a tiny ladybug, its shell a radiant crimson, dotted with tiny black spots. As I watched in awe, the ladybug spread its delicate wings and took flight, disappearing among the petals. In that instant, I was reminded of the beauty that can be found even in the smallest of creatures. Its journey, like our own, was filled with challenges, yet it faced each one with courage and grace. And as I continued my walk, I couldn't shake off the feeling that life, too, had something similar to teach me. Like the ladybug, I realized that within every challenging situation there lay an opportunity for growth, a chance to unfold into something more resilient and beautiful. Just then, a gentle hand touched my shoulder, and I turned to see a woman with eyes as warm and inviting as the summer sun. Her name was Sophia, and she had a way of making everyone around her feel seen and heard. She had a knack for finding the beauty in ordinary things, and her enthusiasm was contagious. "Don't you just love this weather?" she exclaimed, her voice bubbling with joy. "It's days like these that remind me how lucky we are to be alive." I smiled, knowing she was right. But I also sensed a deeper truth in her words, a reminder to find joy in the simple moments of life, especially when challenges threaten to overshadow everything else. We chatted about various topics, our conversation flowing as effortlessly as the nearby stream. And as I listened to Sophia, I realized that she possessed a quality that I had always admired, the ability to find silver linings in the clouds. No matter how gloomy the sky seemed, she knew how to point out the beauty that lay hidden within. She spoke of a dear friend who had recently faced a significant setback. But instead of dwelling in self-pity, he had chosen to focus on the lessons the experience held. "He told me," Sophia said, "that sometimes we have to stumble before we realize where we need to adjust our steps." I pondered her words. They were a gentle nudge, a reminder that setbacks weren't always bad. They could be stepping stones towards a better path. And as our conversation continued, I felt my spirits lift. Sophia had a gift for making the most daunting challenges seem surmountable, the impossible, possible. She saw possibilities where others saw only obstacles, hope where others saw despair. Suddenly, Sophia's face lit up with an idea. "Why don't we take a stroll down by the river?" she suggested. "It's been a while since I've enjoyed its peaceful company." I readily agreed. And we soon found ourselves walking along the bank, the soft grass cradling our feet. As we walked, I noticed patches of sunlight filtering through the leaves overhead, creating dancing patterns on the ground. Each leaf, like each challenge in life, was beautifully unique, a masterpiece of nature's art. The river flowed serenely, its surface a mirror reflecting the sky above. I watched as fallen leaves drifted on its surface, carried along by an unseen force towards an unknown destination. And in that moment, I understood that just like the leaves, we too were on a journey. Our paths were influenced by forces beyond our control, but we had the power to choose our direction. Just as the river adapted to the terrain, we too could navigate the twists and turns of life with grace and flexibility. As we continued our walk, I spotted a family of ducks paddling gracefully along the river, their little ducklings trailing behind them, their yellow feathers fluffy and cute. Seeing them, I couldn't help but smile. It was a heartwarming sight, a reminder of the beauty of family and the importance of perseverance. Despite the cold weather, the mother duck had braved the chill to lead her little ones on a journey to find food. The ducklings, though small and vulnerable, were learning essential skills that would help them survive, mirroring our own journey through life. They had set out to explore the world with all its challenges and uncertainties. trusting in their family's guidance. Watching them, I realized that embracing challenges wasn't just about facing adversity head-on. It was also about cherishing the moments of joy and beauty that life offered. Like the ducklings, I knew that by facing my fears and learning from my experiences, I would become stronger and more resilient. Sophia, ever attuned to the world around us, had noticed my contemplative mood. "What are you thinking?" she asked softly, her eyes full of understanding. I shared my thoughts with her, and as I did, I felt a sense of clarity wash over me. "You know," I said, "we often get so caught up in worrying about the challenges ahead that we forget to appreciate the strength we've already shown in our lives. We forget that we've faced similar situations before and come out stronger on the other side." As I spoke, I thought of my own journey, the times I had stumbled and fallen, yet picked myself up and kept going. I had learned to adapt, to evolve, and to appreciate the strength I had discovered within myself. These experiences had shaped me into the person I was today, ready to take on whatever life had in store. Sophia nodded, her eyes twinkling with understanding. "It's easy to get lost in the fear of the unknown," she said. "But when we zoom out, when we look at the bigger picture, we realize that we've been through storms like this before. We survived then and we will survive now." Her words were a balm to my soul, soothing the anxieties that had been swirling within me. Looking back on my life, I saw a pattern of challenges and growth. Each obstacle I had overcome had made me stronger, more empathetic, and more appreciative of the blessings in my life. The struggles hadn't been in vain. They had been the stepping stones that led me to this very moment. As we continued our walk, I noticed a young sapling struggling to grow amidst the towering trees. Despite the harsh conditions, it reached towards the sunlight, determined to thrive. Suddenly, the weight of my worries seemed to lessen. This too would pass. I realized that challenges were a part of life's grand tapestry, and it was up to me to find my place within it. Turning to Sophia, I thanked her for her wisdom and her friendship. I realized that her ability to find beauty in the face of adversity was a testament to the strength of the human spirit. When we finally parted ways, I walked home with a newfound sense of determination. The challenges I had faced hadn't broken me. They had made me who I was. And as I looked up at the clear blue sky, I whispered, "Thank you." For the storms had taught me the true meaning of resilience. From that day forward, whenever life's challenges threatened to overwhelm me, I looked up. I remembered the tall trees, the ladybug, the ducks, and the unwavering Sophia. Their stories became my strength, reminding me that within every storm, there was a rainbow waiting to bloom. Every challenge was an opportunity to grow, to adapt, and to emerge even stronger than before. So I encourage you too, to look up. Find the beauty in the journey, for it is in the storms that we discover the true depths of our strength.